Guys, Bitcoin is breaking out and literally going above 72k, the most important and also critical zone. After going above 68k, we've said that we could potentially get an amazing long off of faking out 68k, hitting the anchored view up, and also then taking the low, reclaiming it of that day that was yesterday. And Bitcoin literally has done just that. I'm currently in the most amazing long, even though everything was looking bearish when we were hitting the value area low at 66k. I always tell you guys that you have to take trades as they come, and also once you get a profitable trade, you shouldn't be closing it too early. And that is precisely why whenever or when I had longed Bitcoin off of the value area low, if you guys remember, we literally gave three amazing longs, I guess, on the zone. The first one was being here, and then second one was this one, and third one, which was actually given on Saturday, taken on Sunday, the one where we actually longed Bitcoin at 66.8. And after that, that was, I guess, Monday slash Sunday. Even yesterday, when Bitcoin was actually pumping, we were looking to take a long, even though nothing has changed quite yet back then, but we were looking to actually kind of make money or capitalize on the potential of getting a bounce once we go down, look for a long, and then catch a continuation upwards, because technically Bitcoin, whenever it shoots for the value low, reclaims the POC, we could be not hitting 70 and then dropping, but most likely going back to the value area high, this level of 71k. So the game plan and the idea was yesterday, and the reason why we literally spent together live, I'd say almost 2 hours, an hour and a half. We were waiting for an extra fake out. We saw via the order flow, if you guys remember, we saw Bitcoin kind of give us a strong long amount, a stupid long amount that was entering before the NY open session, and then we were waiting just for the NY to open and then for an extra fake out. We saw the fake out happen, and the last thing I gave on the live stream yesterday was just to wait for a reclaim off of 68.5. We saw Bitcoin actually give us the drop. I told you not to long unless and until Bitcoin reclaims this low zone. We actually back tested, look at this, the anchored view up perfectly, plus we also then hit the POC, the one which was actually kind of important resistance. Now it is currently a support line, and then we caught an amazing long. Hopefully everybody, those that are actually following and know what they're doing in terms of actually getting the setups and understanding how we're trading Bitcoin, hopefully everybody should be having a long. Whether, I mean, you could have multiple ones, but most importantly, you either should have two of these, which are the one from 66.8 and also the one from 68.5, or if you missed one, you should at least have the other, because obviously Bitcoin has been giving us amazing long opportunities ever since this one, I think 2 weeks ago, and then that one, and even then once we made a fake out, caught the long on the weekend, and then followed suit with an extra long. And now what, Bitcoin is actually breaking higher. And the reason why I'm putting overemphasis on the fact that we were looking for little longs, because I want to be very, very clear, and I'll probably be getting lots of comments today saying, oh, now all of a sudden your titles and comments or thumbnails are kind of bullish. Now obviously guys, my titles and thumbnails as a real professional trader are never kind of are never telling you the full story about my videos or the live streams. Obviously, if Bitcoin is at 66k, at the potential brink of actually dropping to 60, I'm going to be talking about 60k as a likelihood and a probability. Once I catch a log and all of a sudden Bitcoin starts to increase, I'm going to be taking the long as they come. Even though, like for example, when I longed Bitcoin at 66.8, I wasn't thinking, oh, this long from 66.8 would take me to 72. I was only taking it because it was a literal setup, and I only take trades as they come. My overview, macro view has nothing to do with taking the trades and then keeping them open, and that is exactly why when I had taken the long, I kept it open on Bitcoin. Not because I'm predicting the move. I wasn't calling for 60. I'm not here saying, oh, I knew Bitcoin go to 72. I'm merely happy because we took the longs, we gave longs, and then we made the most out of the pump. I will never make it seem, or I'll never make videos, oh, wait for this pump, wait for this dump. I could not and will not have predicted this move. However, I'm happy to make or get you guys setups so that, and with the understanding of keeping them open, you will make money once the price moves. I always tell you guys, like, look for shorts, look for longs, keep them both open, and then we'll see whether Bitcoin wants to go higher or lower. And most of you guys will probably say, oh, Bitcoin only pumped because of Trump and Iran, whatever. But trust me, no. Like, this is a technical move of like going and putting an uptrend, back testing the POC, take off liquidity, anchored view up, even prior, I guess, 2 hours before the ceasefire announcement, we then caught the long. So trust me, I will show you the chart and I'll tell you the news. This is how we do it, guys. I've never cared about Trump. I will never long the fact that they got into a ceasefire. I'm only taking the trades as they come, and hopefully everybody understood the point. Again, if you're watching my daily live sessions and you're watching my videos thinking that, oh, this guy will tell me, oh, it's up or down, never that simple. I will never know whether Bitcoin is going up or down. I'm merely just stating facts. And for those that will be asking me, okay, what happened to kind of the expectation of going to 60, it remains to be seen. Obviously, the likelihood of going to 60 when we're at 66 is much higher, astronomically higher than when we are at 72, but that doesn't mean that 60k is out of the picture. It remains to be a factual thing that we are leaving liquidity behind. However, just understand that, but don't let it stop you from looking / taking trades or keeping them open. I'm just happy for the move, not because I predicted it, but rather because actually we caught amazing longs before the move happened. And now with the move going upwards, I want to also kind of highlight the fact that Bitcoin right now is above 72k, 71k, the value area high. And as I told you guys, when it comes time where we go either above the value area high or actually below the value area low, so we either lose this one or go above this one, the loss of this one would make us go to 60, the reclaim of this one would make us delay 60, and plus that would also be kind of bullish. Why? Because obviously with us reclaiming value area high, as we've done, by the way, guys, multiple times, I will never make it seem, oh, I'm predicting higher, but technically, mathematically, probabilistically, if we just hold 71, we are bound to go higher and higher and higher. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be trying to short, let's say 73.8 or 80k. I'm just saying technically it is strong after saying or staying within a consolidation for 2 months to go above it. Now, noted, last 3 times this happened, we ended up faking and going back below, but maybe 4th time could be the time where actually we get higher. Again, it wouldn't be only, or it would be only bearish or kind of weakness into the market if Bitcoin loses 71, loses, again, if on the lower time frame, loses the anchored view up here. So we clearly got this little support zone. If this doesn't get lost, everything looks good for a continuation higher. Again, we want to see, wait, there's no, I guess, imminent trades to be taken now. It's only for those to reap off the reward of taking trades as they come, guys.